This is the park. I don't see anybody.
That is weird. What if that's her right there?
Where?
Between these trees.
Let me see this. There is someone right
She's
there.
hiding creepily in the trees.
Let's see if we can get a closer look. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Is that her? Should we go check it out?
Okay.
Oh, now she's walking away.
What? Oh no.
Maybe she's nervous. Come on, let's...
Come on.
I think that's her.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Ma'am? Hello?
It's all you.
All right. I got this. Hello? You know me? What's your name?
Patricia?
Patricia. Ooh. So, why all this?
It was never like with malicious intent. It never was.
You still played with emotions and
I mean, I can't force you to believe it, but the feelings really weren't a lie.
Is that the only profile that you ever made in your life?
Yeah. And then for you to believe it, like I said, I'm not gonna force you to.
But you know, like, why'd you put a child in a situation that wasn't even real? I just want to know why'd you do that?
I did lose a kid myself. Little girl.
So that's real?
That's real. I need a minute.
Oh, take your minute.
Hey, sorry, we wanted to let you guys talk, but I don't want you to leave before I get to say hello.
Fine.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Patricia.
Patricia. This is Cammie.
Hi.
I'm Neve. I understand this is emotions a lot.
Yeah.
But don't walk away from it. So, Patricia,
Yes,
you're from Denver?
I am. Mhm.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20?
Yes.
So okay, and when did you start the Sabrina profile?
4 years ago.
Okay, so around the time that you met him was when you first created the page?
Right.
Was there a reason initially, or?
I've always been like a bigger girl, so I've been bullied all the way from the time I entered school till almost till I got out.
Right.
So I was like a sophomore. And then there's this guy, and he's like, hey, I think you're really beautiful. And he had a plan for us to go to the movies. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I finally get a text from him. He's like, hey, this was a joke. It was a prank. It was a bet. So that kind of just destroyed me. Because, like, why am I someone's laughing stock, you know? That put me in a dark place. I just wanted to be called, like, pretty. So that's then when I had made that page.
I mean, I totally understand initially doing it just to kind of get some positive feedback. But at some point, did it become clear to you that you could use the profile to lure men in and then kind of get them to possibly do things? Or?
No, I'm not that type of person.
But at some point, you started asking for money.
I've never asked for money.
He told us that
nails done.
he did send you some
Yeah.
stuff,
All I'm saying.
right?
Okay, I understand that.
Food.
You did?
You just like use my kindness. And
I just don't know what to say.
What about the cousin?
You have other fake
you know what I'm
profiles.
saying? Like,
I just had those two.
Wait, so
What's the
Sabrina
two?
one and the cousin?
so that's fake.
Right,
That was a fake profile
So that was
as
you.
well.
right. I friend requested him because he was messaging, flirting with other friends, and there was other females on Instagram he was flirting with. So I'm gonna need to catch him in the act.
Hard for you to justify
Right.
as someone who's been lying to him. It's
whole
a
time.
tough sort of case to make.
Right.
What I ever do to you for you to impersonate and come back as someone fake and with my feelings?
Actually, let me just start off by saying I had a daughter April 15th, 2015. So I had her and she was just not developed
She was premature.
right. So we were sitting in the hospital. So I made Sabrina's page because I was sitting there kind of like bored and hoping my daughter would, make a recovery. So that gave me something to do.
So wait a second. You started the profile while you were in the hospital.
Right.
With your
Yes.
daughter.
Yeah.
But you just told us a different version of the story.
So I had just went through this guy like making me his laughing stock, and I was in the hospital with my daughter trying to see if she has a fighting chance. So we were in the hospital until December, and then they unhooked her from NICU. She didn't live past 3 hours. So that was like where it was digging deeper, because that's my child,
Now, obviously, like, it's impossible not to feel for you. We all feel for you. But if this story is true and you're someone who has had a daughter who passed, how can you fathom creating that scenario for another woman and her child?
I'm not making a pity story. Like, all I could say is I'm sorry. All the I love you, that wasn't fake.
I'm kind of done for the day.
All right. Well, look, this is a big deal. Would you be willing to meet us tomorrow? See what we can
Come up with tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll speak to
See
you
you
soon.
tomorrow. That was a lot.
That was intense.
You can't help but to feel for her because she's obviously been through a lot of for someone who's only 20 years old.
True.
But at the same time, it's hard to know how much of her story to believe.
With her and her stories and those lies. And I just feel like it's a messed up story what happened with her daughter and stuff. But like, considering the lies and this, how do we know that she wasn't just using that to get what she wants?
And it sounded like when you were over here with her, she said she only had the one profile.
Yeah.
But then slowly
Then-
it came out about the second one. That makes me wonder, like, is she being completely honest?
Right.
I feel like everything's a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who's the real you?
We've never been two hopeless hook up. An identical twin.
Everybody in Hawaii is in on this.
That's insane. We've never seen anything like this. The Catfish sent you the real guy's Facebook page.
Come on.